Well, good evening and welcome to the stream, folks. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. So, a bit of a departure from what I have been doing recently, in that I am not racing the ladder league tonight. No. I am going back to my crit racing roots. That's right, 10 laps of downtown Dolphin awaits us this evening. I'm looking forward to it. It's been a while since I've raced downtown Dolphin, but I have fond memories of it, both because I think it's a course that suits me, but also somewhat because I think I've had some good results here as well. It's of course, it definitely makes you work hard, because of course there's quite a bit of flat, but it's a bit rolly in places, a bit lumpy in others, and then of course there's the single cobbled climb, I should say, which enforces a good bit of effort from everyone involved. So, hoping for some of that tonight. Let's get rid of that window, we don't need a chat window. So, yeah, so for the first time in a long time, I'm back on the Tron bike as well, and racing solo tonight, which I haven't done in a while. I've been part of the YEDX team now since the start of Jan, and aside from sort of warm-ups and things like that, let me just adjust this here in a second. Yeah, apart from the sort of warm-ups and the odd kind of, bit of zone 2 here and there, it's a rare sight to see me out on a course on my own. So feeling pretty good, I think. Very sort of tight calves and quads tonight. After a few weeks of intensity, I mean, my results have not been where I wanted them to have been, and my power numbers have, well, they're embarrassing for me. I appreciate that many might sort of say, hang on, that's not bad, and I thank you for your kindness if that is you, but from where I was before, now at least, to where I am today, I have done better. So that's what I need to do now, better. Oh, where's my start bar? All kind of stuck. Let's just change the taskbar settings, make sure auto hides. Taskbar behaviors. Hang on. Got to get this done before the race start. Automatic hide the taskbar, there you go, and it's hidden. There's me trying to hide it and it's just disappeared, so strange. So yeah, let's get rid of that. There we go. Let's try it again. Yeah, I was a little bit worried they had the start bar down at the bottom of the screen there, or taskbar rather. Yeah, so 10 laps of downtown Dolphin await us, and it means there's not a great deal of climbing per lap, but cumulatively it works out, and it's 20 kilometers total, which again isn't a great deal, but it's enough to test me. So let's hope that my legs are up for it this evening. This looks like a good sized group as well, so hopefully that means the race will be an entertaining one for you guys. And in the stream. So I'm just trying to make sure that I can restart source for Zwift in good time, because of course the average numbers that I'm putting out on the left hand side of the red bar there, I don't want that being the average or contributing towards the average I put out during the race. So yes, peak time on Zwift at the moment. Lots of people coming to Zwift after either some time off or for the first time, haven't got a trainer over Christmas. So welcome one and all. Let's hopefully entertain you. Right, let's restart source. Just get these fans on. And switching to race mode. Here we go. Oh, already. Right, first time up the climb, here we go. Second time up the climb, here we go. So they've changed where you get the power up. Interesting. So it shows you how long it's been since I've raced this one, because I didn't know that they'd taken away the power up that you normally get awarded at the top of the climb. So that's interesting. Should make this more competitive, that's for sure. Before, well, I guess before the power up plus twice effect. A lot of feathers here. Oh. Ah. Halfway now. Oh, over halfway. Oh, hang on a second. So that is why I wanted to do this course, because I have no sprint whatsoever right now. I was cooked at the end there. So considering it was only 9 or 10 weeks ago that I was doing 4.5 watts per kilo average on this course, for about the same weight as well. That is disappointing, the drop off. But yeah, structured training, as we all know, is a bit boring, or can be. You've got to be quite sadistic to enjoy it, and I enjoy it when the gains are coming and you're in a good headspace and ready for the hurt. I'm not sure I'm quite in that space at the moment as things stand. So the next best thing to sort of stimulate or simulate rather the sort of training I want to be doing at the moment is this course, because of course you have the repeated high efforts going up that cobbled hill, and then you have to kind of hold the power over the top, and then over the finishing line people tend to surge a little bit as well for half a kilometre or so. So our power numbers stay high and then surge from an already high place. So it's sort of good sprint training during this sort of race around downtown Dolphin. And of course when I was at a point in my fitness where repeated efforts and good recovery was probably one of my key strengths, I would relish racing on this route. But today, alright, I could get to a high or comparatively high effort to the group and, you know, stay with them and sometimes pull off the front on the climb. It's the recovery bit that I'm missing. Well, recovery and a sprint. And this route is exactly what's going to help me build that. If I wanted to throw out the excuses, I probably could. One that I could definitely think of was that the play controllers shifting still isn't perfect. I mean, it shifts up and down perfectly, but the buttons aren't perfect. They definitely need some refinement. They're just not big enough. And when you're sitting there in zone 2 or in TT position and Tempest Fugit, then absolutely it's nice. You can feel the tactile buttons and you can press them. But when you're rocking around and you're in and out of the saddle and you're marking attacks and changing gears regularly, like, the buttons just aren't in quite the right position for me. And yeah, part of me is, if I'm honest with you, tempted to go back to a cassette and DI2 shifting, but the trade-off is, of course, you lose the steering, which in ladder racing is an absolute must, because like we had earlier this week against Vikings Valgrind, or was it Valhalla, I can't remember now, but they were like prime Jumbo Visma TTT train and would all shift to the right in a lovely line and just leave us with no draft and pushing our own wind. And so yeah, realistically, going back to shifting, real world shifting, just isn't something I can probably do. So, c'est la vie. Otherwise, yeah, good fun. I enjoyed that. Very good workout. What did the average heart rate was? 156, maybe even higher, because of course it's taking my current heart rate into account right now, which is settling down a little bit. So yeah, good fun. If you have any questions, drop me a comment in the live chat now or below the video. Of course, find me over on Instagram at Mr. Zwifter. But if you want to watch more racing, the best way to do that is to make sure that you subscribe to this channel down below. And if you want to see more of me appear in your feed as well, give that thumbs up button and click and like this video. That would be awesome. I'll see you on Friday night for the next race I've got in the calendar, which is going to be a hell of a race against a team called Hellfire in the Zwift Ladder League. Let's hope that it's not as bad as it sounds. Wishful thinking. Peace and good vibes. See you on the next one. Cheerio.